guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all the process of packaging orders for a brand new launch, and as you can see in the background I have some brand new products coming out and it's all part of a collection called the Morning Matcha collection. January 1st I first posted about it and given all the details of what was going to be in the collection. There's going to be 2 keychains, 2 twine ornaments, and a pair of earrings. And so what I did leading up to today, I would take pictures, I made a detailed IGTV video, I posted TikToks about close-ups and everything, and I also did a few lives answering any questions that people had about the pricing, the material, or the colors without filters, just all of that, so that leading up to today, launch day, people would know absolutely everything they need to know about the products before they decide if they want to purchase them or not. So that has always been my marketing tactic leading up to any launch of something new, and it's always worked. So I'm really hoping that everything sells out today. And in this YouTube video, I wanted to give you guys a kind of an experience of what it's like to run my business during a launch. And so I'm very excited. I'm all dressed up, obviously very fitting for the collection because it's definitely more based around the color sage, which is my absolute favorite color right now, and I'm just really excited. Also, ignore this little paint swatch in the back. We are painting my room soon and I might film that. But anyways, this morning I have not worked on any schoolwork because I have been filming TikToks and taking some photos that will be posted exactly at 12 p.m. today to remind people that it is launching, and I've done countdowns on my stories for basically the past week. Everyone's really excited. I've received hundreds of DMs about it, so I just have a really good feeling that it's going to do well. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna show you all of the rainbows that I'm selling, and then it'll basically be waiting up until the launch. Alrighty y'all, so everything is launched. My phone is blowing up with orders. I'm so excited, y'all, to start packing. And while I'm kind of letting everything go through, I'm going to clean up my space because it is not clean and I want to make sure that everything is clean. So let's do it. Gosh, you guys, so at 12:18 the Plant Mom keychain sold out. That's insane, but I'm so excited to work on these. I got a little bit of schoolwork done in between waiting for the drop, and now I'm glad I got that done when I did. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer just for orders to start coming in, and then I'm gonna take y'all along with me to start packaging orders, and I'll show you. I'm really excited because I have a few new like packaging things that came in that I'm going to be adding, and I'm really excited to share them. So yeah. As you just saw, I went and got a Plant Mom keychain for my very first order from this collection, and in between then and now, I went and printed out all of the packing slips so far, because one new thing that I'm doing is including the receipt, just because it helps me keep things organized, and also sometimes it's nice for the customer to have it just in case they want it. So I would first like to thank Ashley for being the very first order from our Morning Matcha collection. And without further ado, I'm going to show you all of the details of my packaging that I use, because one thing that Happy Camper prides themselves in is our packaging. It is all paper and plant-based and or made of recycled materials. That's very important because I want to contribute to taking care of our earth, and having eco-friendly packaging is one of the best ways to do so as a business. So let me show you everything that we have. We use these paper padded mailers, and they are from Eco Enclose. We have a lot of information specifically about these on our website. We have an eco-friendly page if you guys want to check that out. I really love these. They've been great. We have them in this size and then a bit bigger size just in case people make a bigger order. And then we also have cardboard boxes just in case people make orders that are bigger, or if they're $40 and up, because then you get more luxurious packaging. I already stuck the receipt in, but now I'm going to stick in the Plant Mom keychain. And on top of that, we also have are business cards. We get these from Vistaprint. They were having a really good deal and we got a pack of 1,000 for a really, really good deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in here as well. And a new thing that we have, these are also from Eco Enclosed, are these eco-friendly cards. They inform the customer on how they can recycle their packaging, because more than 50% of customers, no matter what the packaging is, don't even think about recycling it. So this is definitely going to be a little note of encouragement to do so. And the next thing that I'm going to add is this, and I know it's in a plastic bag, but it's all I had, so please don't cancel me. It is this recycled paper. What I did is I took old construction paper from my craft closet and then I would shred it up in my dad's office shredder, and it turned out like this, and it's really cute, and it just adds a little something so that whenever the customer opens the box, it's like a little party inside, and it's super fun. And then what I'll do is I'll just seal it off. And then on the outside of the package, I use these stickers. These are currently from Sticker App. I will be switching to Eco Enclosed after, but I had already bought these before I had switched over to paper and plant-based packaging. So I'm just gonna use what I have, but they are these Happy Mail stickers. They're super cute, and I will just add them to the back. And the reason I do that is just in case the customer wants to take a picture of their package, I don't want the front to be taken a picture of because their address is showing. So I will always put it on the back like this, and then this is the package. And that is basically everything that I do. That's my packaging routine. So I'm going to continue making these orders, and you guys can come along for the journey. Hey y'all, I just had to pop in and say that 2 of these rainbows, one is going to New Zealand and the other one's going to Belgium. I haven't even gotten to 20 orders yet, and there's already been 2 international orders, and that is insane. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who is shopping small, even whenever shipping is a bit more expensive, because US shipping is $3, but I make international shipping $10, which is still a lot cheaper because really I could be charging like $15. But even then, the fact that people are investing in my business and like willing to pay a bit more money so that they can have a handmade keychain really means a lot. And I just think that that's so freaking cool. But anyways, back to packaging. it is the next day, and last night I finished up most of the orders. I have, I think, 8 left, and the reason is because they're made to order. I'm probably gonna work on that today and have them ship Monday, but I'm gonna go to the post office right now. It is currently 12:43 and they close at 3, so I'm fine on time. And then afterwards, I'm going to be going to Starbucks because I have not gone to Starbucks in about 2 weeks, I want to say, and I've had 2 launches in the past 2 weeks, and it's been a lot of work, and I also just finished up my first week of school, so I am going to treat myself and get something. I don't know what I'm going to get yet, but then I'm probably going to come back here, and while I'm sipping on whatever Starbucks drink I get, I'm going to be answering some questions because I actually this morning on my Instagram asked you guys if you had any questions about running a business or specifically just about a launch or anything. Let's grind. Hi, I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru and I don't know what I want, so as long as nobody's behind me, I'm gonna sit here. I really don't know what I want. I think I'll just get the pistachio latte, like decaf or something.
Good morning, what can I get for you?
Hi, I'm going to get the pistachio latte, but could I get it with decaf?
Sure, what size?
I will get a grande, and that'll be it.
Grande decaf pistachio latte, I'll see you.
Yes,
Thanks.
Thank you. I just got back from the Starbucks drive-thru. I forgot to order iced coffee or like an iced latte, but honestly, the hot pistachio latte is pretty good. And on top of that, somebody paid for my order, which was very sweet. So here it is. It's really cute. I'm gonna go inside and we are going to answer some fun business questions, and I will see you then. All right, you guys, I have a special guest joining me for this fun Q&A, and it is my boy. Her name is Boots, but I call her Bwit because I think it sounds funny. Hi, Bwit. Anyways, I plan on taking her on a WALK later. She was kind of just patiently waiting for me to get this over with. But without further ado, I'm going to be answering some of y'all's questions. I already got distracted. Hi! A lot of people are asking specifically about how do you go about doing your taxes? So I'm very glad you asked this question, and if you are a starting business, you need to listen up. And I plan on making an IGTV about this because it's so important, and it's not something that I considered even while owning an Etsy shop. And it is always something that you should consider when starting a business. You shouldn't think about what products you're gonna, I mean, yes, you should be thinking about what products you need to be making, but before you do any of that, you need to worry about the legal side of things, getting your business registered. You need to identify what entity you want your business to be, whether it's an LLC or a sole proprietor, and then you want to identify how you are going to track all of your business expenses and your sales revenue, your net income, and all of that, whether that's through QuickBooks or through Excel or through a third-party accountant service, whatever it is. So with taxes, the first thing you need to do before even thinking about taxes is make a separate business bank account. If you are not old enough to have a bank, then you need to ask your parents to open up a separate bank account and then get a business credit card so that whenever you go to the craft store or whenever you decide to make a purchase online for shipping supplies, you should be using only that business card, because then whenever it comes to tracking your finances and figuring out how much taxes you're gonna owe by April 15th, you need to know which ones are your business expenses and not mixing it up with your personal expenses. And then whenever it comes to actually dealing with your taxes, I hired Bench.com is an accounting service, and they do everything for you. For me, it was $120 per month, but that saved me so much time, so I was willing to pay that much. The only thing is I had to hire them to go and find all of my business finances from all the months that I did not track anything, and that was costly, but that wouldn't have cost me as much if I had just from the beginning done it right. But it's okay. I hope that helped. I know that was a long answer, but that's a really important part of a business that not a lot of people are educated about, and I could definitely make a more in-depth video of that on Instagram or YouTube. Just let me know. I've seen a few about this, and it's how do you deal with burnout and periods of no motivation? So I never really dealt with that until the end of last semester, and it's not even because of the business itself. It was actually because of my classes that I was taking and my living situation. If you want to hear more about my experience from last semester, go check out my last video. And it caused me to become depressed, and I had a lot of increased anxiety throughout the semester. and it caused me to burn out easier with my business and have no motivation to do anything. And that kind of comes with depression anyway, with anything that you're doing. Honestly, what I do is I just acknowledge that I am mentally unstable and I need a break. And as hard as it is to say, I give myself a break. And what I like to do, I'm a Christian and I love to go to the Bible and read what God has to say about anxiety. Being able to meditate and read God's word and just take time to myself ultimately is what gets me through burnout. How do you keep up with all of your orders? I will say this, right when I started my business and up until August, which was almost like 7 months after I started my business, I used to do made to order orders, which basically means after the product is purchased, then I make it. My problem with that, not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing, but it slows down processing and shipping times for the customer. Although they may be patient, it's just going to be a better overall experience for them and for you if you're shipping out the item quicker. So after I learned to stop doing made to order because it was a lot more stressful, whenever I started getting more attention and more orders, I would stock up, so it would take a bit more waiting on the customer's behalf technically to like have the launch happen and everything and for products to be released. But then the second they were able to order, I was able to ship out their order the day after. So the way that I handle orders now, I count stock and I make everything before I sell it. That way I'm less stressed, the customer is more happy, everything is just more efficient as a whole for my business. But yeah, that's what I would say. Advice for product photos. So I take all of my pictures myself, and my biggest thing is that you need natural lighting. If you have grainy lighting or you're trying to use a lamp in your room, the photo's just not gonna turn out the same. If you are taking pictures outside, you're getting so much extra light, and of course don't take pictures on like rainy days, but whenever you have a ton of natural light coming in, your photos turn out sharper. And then another thing is, I would say mix it up between having models displaying your photos and then also some flat lays, and then kind of alternate in between that. I've been really bad about that, but that's just because during COVID, I don't want to be asking random people to take photos for me. I do have ambassadors and sometimes I will have influencers take photos for me, but that's not as often. And then the last thing I will say is you need 2 apps and both of them are free. Now there's other apps you can use, but the 2 that I think are necessary for good product photos are Lightroom and VSCO. And a lot of people think, oh, well, it's Adobe. Isn't it gonna cost money? And not the Lightroom app. So on your phone, if you download the Lightroom app, of course you can upgrade to special features, but for the most part, for free, you can apply bot presets, which I have different opinions about presets, but I know a lot of people don't know how to edit, so that's always a good alternative. And then you can also, it goes into more detail than VSCO whenever it comes to lighting and like details of the photo, not so much the colors. And so once I get the lighting just right, I'll export it to VSCO and then I'll just put a filter on it and then put the filter at like not the full strength because I don't ever really like a VSCO filter just by itself, but I'll always add just a little bit of something to make it look a little more put together. But that is what I highly recommend, is Lightroom and VSCO, and sometimes even Pixar if you want to add those cute little stickers. I hope that a few of those tips were able to help you out. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I am truly grateful for every one of y'all. If you even just watch my videos or follow me on Instagram, or you've even bought something from me, I just want to say thank you. I am truly, truly grateful, and I hope to be doing more business related videos. Let me know if you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in my next video.